What's up, guys? It's me, Alan, and I'm back with another video. And today I have a diecast review for you that, quite honestly, and I say this every now and again, but quite honestly, this is a diecast that's going to become extremely hard to find in the future. And if you do find it on eBay or something like that, good luck with the price, because it's probably going to be jacked up. Now, the reason why is, well, this is a diecast that got made in the 1/64 scale, with the metal body, or with the metal diecast body and chassis, you know, rubber tires, metal chassis, all that. But it was never originally offered in the 1/64 scale as a normal diecast. Only made in the only offered and made in the 1/24 scale. This is Corey LaJoie's number 7 NFL Alumni Folds of Honor Chevy for Spire Motorsports. And this is really cool because not only that, but it's an NFL car. Bro, that's awesome. With the Folds of Honor sponsorship, it didn't run at the Folds of Honor sponsored Atlanta race, which is the early Atlanta season race. I believe this ran at the second Atlanta race last year, the one that Kurt Busch won. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that's where this ran. And yeah, let's go ahead, let's get this out of the box. But before I do, make sure to use code ANJJ for free shipping or orders of $30 or more at Circle B Diecast. And also make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss out on future videos and streams. With that being said, let's go ahead and let's get this one out of the box. So, like, you know how the boxes always say limited edition? I have no idea how many of these got made, but this is gonna be quote unquote limited edition in terms of finding it online, because when it's out of Lionel and Circle B Diecast's warehouses, because this is something extremely special that you have to get your hands on quickly. Now, the coolest part about this is the fact that it got made at all, but I think I need to give you a little bit of backstory. So the whole metal body chassis thing, Lionel brought that back, currently for the Cup Series only. I'm hoping maybe one day we'll get them with the Xfinity. We'll get these options with the Xfinity and Truck diecast, but for right now it's only with the Cup ones. This was brought in to take the Cup diecast that get made in the 1/64 scale and remake them with metal body, rubber tires, metal chassis, all that. So, you've seen me review some Rick Ware racing cars on the channel. Those ones are also being offered, or also being sent out in this variant. Sorry, lost my train of thought. But in terms of the diecast itself, what I think happened was, even though this was never offered in the 1/64 scale originally, I think Lionel, the NFL Alumni, Folds of Honor, whatever, all parties involved decided, you know what? We're going to release this, not just in the 1/24 scale, but later release it as a diecast body and chassis car, because part of the reasoning why Lionel made the decision to make these metal body chassis diecast is higher quality for a little bit higher price. And there you go. So I think it's really cool that we got this in the 1/64 scale. I think it's completely unexpected. If you're running a racing series with your diecast, this is not the diecast for that. You would want well, this is a truck diecast, but you would want one of these with the normal body, normal chassis, because these are heavier. These are a bit heavier, and they won't move as well. I don't want to say they won't move as well, but like, if you watch Diecast Buffet's NASCAR Diecast Cup Series, you see how fast those cars run around his tracks. This ain't gonna run that fast, and also it's not meant to. So you want to keep this in pristine condition, so you want to keep this in the box. But of course, for the sake of the review, I'm taking it out to review it. But yeah, on top of all of that, it's an NFL Alumni car. It's an NFL sponsored car. Like, how cool is that? I really like the paint job. And, it would be nice if we got to see more involvement from other leagues in terms of sponsorships and stuff. Like, if you watch the Coke 600 on Sunday, the Grand Marshal, I mentioned this on stream last night. I mentioned this on stream Friday night during the truck race, because I don't know when this review is going to be up, so I want to make that clear. But it got announced during SmackDown that Lacey Evans from the WWE will be the Grand Marshal for the Coke 600 on Sunday, which is really cool. Now, yes, you know, she does play this military sort of character, you know, on WWE programming, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Lacey actually was in the military at some point in her life. I'll have to double check that, so we'll see. But if I remember correctly, I think she was, or maybe family members, one of the two, I don't know. But it's really cool to see her do that, and you know, and it adds to the list of WWE superstars who've been involved in NASCAR. Like just this year alone, we had Big E drive the pace car at Daytona for the 500 for the Cup guys, and we had The Undertaker drive the pace car at COTA. I want to say there was somebody else. Oh, wait a minute. Sheamus has been involved in a couple of little NASCAR promotions. I believe he was part of, I think he was at a race recently, and he was also part of the promo thing for the LA Coliseum race, I think. So they've done a little bit with him. I would like to see a WWE sponsored car. Hell, maybe make a few WWE sponsored cars and run them throughout the season. Kyle Busch definitely would need to drive one because, well, he won the 24/7 title once. Why not? You know, just like, you know, like imagine if NASCAR is in the same place as, like for a SmackDown show or whatever, for example, or Raw or whatever, depending on, you know, the weekend. Well, I mean, Raw's on Monday, SmackDown's on Friday, but whatever. And imagine if they were in the same place, NASCAR and WWE for a show, you know, WWE for their show, NASCAR for a race, and they said, you know what, we're going to come together and do something awesome. That would be nice. That would be really, really nice. And I would love to see that. I really would. You know, have somebody, you know, have a WWE superstar, you know, give the command, you know, to fire engines, like, and whatnot. Have one drive the pace car. Have one give the green flag like Sasha Banks did at last year's Daytona 500. Maybe have a WWE superstar or two, you know, in the booth over the course of the race with, you know, Clint Boyer and Mike Joy and whatnot, doing commentary, and then have Boyer and Joy, or have Larry McReynolds in there, and have them give the wrestler pointers and stuff. I mean, Cody Rhodes and Dale Earnhardt Jr., if you were paying attention to Twitter, literally just a day or two ago, they were acknowledging each other. They were talking a little bit back and forth. Can we get Cody Rhodes on the Dale Jr. download, please? That would be nice. Speaking of, stay tuned for that, because he announced last night that Jeremy Mayfield is going to be on the Dale Jr. download. Woohoo! Oh boy, that's going to be fun. But yeah, no, this is an awesome diecast. NFL-sponsored car. It's a car that was never offered in the 1/64 scale, but got made courtesy of the metal chassis line. And yeah, go get this one. If there's one diecast that I think you need to get, you've got to go get this one, because this one's going to sell out eventually. Excuse me. Because this one's going to sell out, and when it does, good luck finding it on eBay, because you're going to have to pay a pretty penny for it. So, with all that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.